Go boom, boom.
Christmas edition, Monday edition.
Christmas Monday Black Eyed Peas edition of the podcast.
Episode 153. Would you say this is our first Monday night podcast?
I'm willing to bet that we did it on a Monday in our early days. We were all over the map back then, you know.
How much do you want to bet?
I don't know. I don't have much to bet. I'll bet this heart charm.
Okay, I don't know.
Okay, awesome.
I guess I could look at every episode and then the calendar.
That would be pretty labor intensive. Plus, we wouldn't know if we've recorded it that day or the day before.
Well, it would probably be before, yeah. Anyways, you look and sound like death. How you okay?
Excuse you.
Yeah. Look, we have a small child in the room.
Yes.
She's awake.
She's awake. I can hear that. She's winning and whining, but she'll be asleep any moment. You turn yourself away for just a moment and asleep.
Yeah. Did you feel like you were close to death?
I was last week.
Yeah.
I still have a lingering. Whenever I get sick, like really sick, I have like a lingering cough / nasal thing going on for weeks. So people,
right, back to work.
I was back to work. Lots of comments today saying I sound sick still.
Yeah.
I don't feel sick. I feel totally fine. It's just.
Yeah. Well, that's good. For your fellow employees, coworkers, as I mentioned a few weeks ago, I delivered to the other hospital, and that environment is much less fun than your environment. There's only like one or two people ever around, and they seem like they hate each other.
So I've heard, yes.
You ask them a question, and they're like, "Who are you? I don't know."
I don't know. Get away from me, you freak.
Yeah, why don't you know the answer? But so I just wanted to let you guys know that Royal Jubilee, if I was in an accident, I'd prefer to go there.
Yes.
Send me to the warehouse, please.
If you need to go to the ER, but it's not like, urgent, I would go to Sanitz Peninsula Hospital if you're able.
Yeah, unless your leg, your driving leg.
Yeah.
Is hurt.
Far less wait times.
Yeah, because it's like way out of the way.
Yeah. The 2 times that I've been there, because I learned about this intel, more recently in my life.
Mm-hmm.
The first time I went, I waited, I don't know, like 10 minutes. And the second time I didn't have to wait at all. I just checked in and they just sent me right into a room.
It was that bad, huh?
Yeah. So just a little tip for anyone listening. There isn't anyone listening, but
yeah. 2 things. One, I've never broken a bone or have had to go to the emergency room for myself.
Well, knock on wood, buddy. That's
I'm
very
35.
fortuitous. Yes.
Ish. And that hasn't happened to me. So, but maybe this year.
I've also never broken a bone.
Okay. Second thing,
I
did get a haircut, and you didn't mention it.
I did notice it, but we hadn't gotten to that yet. But I do think it looks nice.
Right, but normally, that's like the first thing I say. Well, Jesse, you got a haircut.
Right.
That's okay. You're sick.
I was sick. I'm not sick anymore.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. I do have something I do need to ask you though, and I don't know if it's going to be contentious or if you're going to be able to free to talk here. But
is it on or off the record? So this part doesn't have anything to do with Christmas.
It's Christmas related for sure.
All right.
I want it to be on the record. I'm just curious if there's been any highlights in your Advent calendar.
Funny you should ask me that today of all days. Socks again.
Oh my god.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but no, it's been good. It's been
Tell him the
fun.
other ones.
I get chocolate sometimes.
Nice.
A nice pair of pants,
Ooh.
a nice sweater, a
Mhm.
nice shirt.
So are you exchanging gifts on Christmas Day, or these are the gifts?
We have 24 advent calendar gifts and then one big one Christmas
Okay.
Day. So $10 limit, 1 through 24, and then $60 limit, 25 to make $300.
Wowzers. You guys love each other. $300 worth.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the 25th goes.
A $10 pair of pants?
Well, we both maybe skipped out on some days to like add up.
The sock
that-
days.
Yeah, exactly. So that maybe they're $15 pair of pants.
Okay. That's great.
Yeah.
And what have been some of her highlights?
Chocolate. Other stuff. Yeah. There's a lot of like.
Books?
There's a book. Yeah. I don't know what you're yelling at. I think she's trying to remind me what I've bought in her, but she doesn't speak English. So.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah. So it is our last episode,
It is.
which means we have the last bit of questions to do.
Okay. I'm excited
I
for
have
that.
looked through them. I picked the good ones.
Excellent.
So we're looking at probably 12 questions
Whoa.
to do. We'll do 6 now and 6 later.
Okay.
Kind of split it up. Well, I don't know if it's 12, but are you ready?
Yes.
Do you watch many movies?
Yes.
Do you know who John Hughes is?
Yes.
This John Hughes movie is mostly a lot of talking in the library, but it's still rated R.
Talking in the library. I don't know.
It's like his famous, what was The Breakfast Club?
Oh, I guess they are in the library, huh?
Yeah, here's another classic movie question.
Okay.
The Chariot Race is just 9 minutes of this 1959 epic that runs over 3.5 hours long.
Spartacus?
Ben-Hur.
Fuck.
Yes. It's okay. It's a lot of questions. This. Do you like math?
Yep.
It's the number of days in Hanukkah multiplied by the number of days in Kwanzaa.
Uh-oh. I know how many are in Hanukkah, but I don't know how many are in Kwanzaa. I'm going to go with 80.
How many days are in Hanukkah?
8.
You think there's 10 days in Kwanzaa?
Yep.
It's 56, so I guess that means there's 7 days of Kwanzaa.
Of course.
Categories: places to see. The letter C in quotations.
Okay.
Travelers can find the fun in fungus at the annual Truffle Festival in this Australian capital.
Canberra?
Correct. Yeah. Wow. Good for you. The category is people who go. People who go. This actor kept a cool hand behind the wheel, winning an auto race at Connecticut's Lime Rock Park in 2007 at age 82. Cool hand.
Paul Newman.
Paul Newman, yeah. And last question of this round. With 32 hits, this Brit has written the most Hot 100 chart toppers. Understandably, John Lennon is a close second.
Robbie Williams.
Paul McCartney. They gave it to you. Understandably, with John Lennon, Paul McCartney, John Lennon in a band together.
Perfect. So have you seen any movies since we last spoke?
I don't think so.
Really? No Christmas movies besides Mixed Nuts?
No, nothing that stands out. I mean, we might have watched, but no, I don't think we're rewatching season 20 of Survivor right now.
Rewatching season 20 of Survivor. Okay.
Heroes versus villains.
Oh boy.
The second Russell season.
Russell and all sorts
Boston
of people.
Rob.
Yeah. I watched a show in its entirety. I watched a show called The Residents. You seen that?
Is it a medical drama?
No, it's like a mystery. It's kind of like Knives Out-esque. It's on Netflix. It's pretty good.
Still have to watch Knives Out.
Yeah, I watched Wake Up Dead Man. That was the new Knives Out movie. I watched that. And I also watched The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
A lot of Daniel Craig for you.
Yeah. Have you seen The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo?
No.
Not a particularly happy movie, but it was a very good movie. Probably my new favorite David Fincher movie, if I were to pick one.
Oh, because you haven't seen The Social Network.
No, I haven't seen The Social Network. That's correct.
Probably wouldn't be your favorite David Fincher movie. Okay, so you've seen all the Knives Out movies.
Yeah.
Where would you rank the new one out of the three?
I'd put it second. It's pretty close to the first one. The first one's definitely first. Then we go to the third one, and the second one is the worst one.
Okay. Yeah, because I think last Christmas, the Christmas before, when the second one came out, it was kind of like an event where we watched it during Christmas. So I think this will be what we do this year.
It's a good one.
I believe you.
Yeah.
You have a good taste.
Thank you.
In movies. Speaking of good taste in movies, we watched 39 this year together, including Mixed Nuts, which I feel like we're not going to spend a whole lot of time on in this episode, so we can talk about other stuff. 39. We had some good ones and we had some bad ones. Do you want to hear? We'll say the top 10 movies we watched this year, because there are many ties.
Mm-hmm.
We had 4 movies at 7.75 and 3 movies at 7.5.
Okay. Some pretty good ones this year.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So number 10, The Phoenician Scheme. The Phoenician Scheme, our 10th best movie of the year.
Wow.
Which we just watched it.
Wes Anderson movie coming in at 10.
Yeah, I gave it a 7.5. You gave it a 7 for a total of 7.25.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's raining. Number 9, Synecdoche, New York.
Nailed it.
I gave it an 8. You gave it a 7 for 7.5. Number 8, Klute. So Klute is 150. The Phoenician Scheme is 151. Synecdoche, New York is 152. So our last 3 movies, all in our top 10.
I think we got a little weary of the bad movies. Start picking good ones.
Notice how I'm doing this before we do Mixed Nuts.
Yeah.
Mixed Nuts is not on our top 10 list.
No.
Klute, I gave it a 7. You gave it an 8 for a 7.5. Number 7 is Rope. Episode 135, Rope. It was like a play murder. They just murdered a guy.
Right.
Just for the heck of it. We both gave it 7.5s.
Okay.
Number 6, Anora. Episode 139, Anora. Pretty good. 8.5 for me, 7 for you, 7.75.
Mm-hmm.
Next is Everything is Illuminated. Happy Hanukkah.
Directed by Liv Schreiber.
Yeah, 7.5
important.
for me, 8 for you. Oh yeah, there's another thing we got to talk about. 7.75. Next, I believe, fourth best movie. I could tie for fourth. The Goonies.
That's right. We did watch that.
Episode 131. I gave it an 8. You gave it a 7.5. Also, I gave it an 8, and you gave it 7.5. Is In Bruges. That is technically number 3, I guess, to alphabetical order. Number 1 movie of the year is The City of Lost Children.
That must have been an early one.
128.
Right.
We're doing 153, so 7.75 for me and 8.25 for you, for a total of 8. And then our number 1 movie of the year. Do you have any guesses?
The Straight Story.
No, The Straight Story was last year.
Was it really? Oh yeah. Gosh.
But it's in a similar vein. Well,
what's the
S? It was it's a Coen Brothers movie, I believe.
I don't remember.
A Serious Man.
Oh right. I remember you really liked that movie, and I liked it.
I give it a 9. You give it a 7.5 or 8.25. So I guess I drove it up. That's technically our number 1 movie of the year. But let's go to your number 1 movie of the year. Just press the button. Got to do it on my phone so it doesn't mess everything up. Your number 1 movie of the year was The City of Lost Children.
That's a good
you only gave 3 movies an 8 or higher. City of Lost Children, Everything's Illuminated, and Clute.
I was stingy this year.
Well, I think we just didn't watch a lot of good movies. Oh, well, what happened there? Maybe we did. Maybe The Straight Story was. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, okay. The Straight Story was this year. It just, for some reason, didn't come up.
Yep. Yeah. So that'll be my number 1 then.
It was, both our number 1s. 9. It got a 9.
Right. I gave it a 9.5. You gave it an 8.5.
I give it an 8.5. You give it a 9.5. Yep. So The Straight Story was your number 1, and my number 1 was The Serious Man.
I will say about our top 10 quickly is that Rope. If you were to ask me what we scored Rope, I would have guessed way less than what we gave it.
I really liked it.
Yeah, I just don't. No, I guess it was good.
7.5, decent.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I mean, Mixed Nuts would probably make top 10 worst movies of the year. So we're not going to go that deep. Our worst movie of the year was The Eye of the Cat.
Right. Yeah. That wasn't very good.
117. One of our first movies of the year. Yeah. The Eye of the Cat. Was that must have been my movie.
Yes.
Because it's an odd number.
Yeah.
A collective 3 out of 10. And then Gymkata was second worst.
Gymkata better than Eye of the Cat.
Over the top, third worst. So kind of a sporty movies didn't do well.
No.
Yeah. Mixed Nuts coming up.
Very possible that'll make our worst 10, that's for sure.
Well, you get to, not that you have to pick a movie today, but
I might not.
Yeah, because it's a few weeks away, but you have the job of picking putting us on the right foot, picking a good movie or a bad movie to start the year off.
I've played with the idea of picking a good movie and a bad movie and then flipping a coin, and that'll decide if we watch the good movie or the bad movie.
Right. Interesting.
Let fate decide.
Just a reminder that I think it's coming up. We're probably be recording on my birthday, so just keep that in mind.
Right. Good old January 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. It's 8th. It's 7th.
It's not the 8th. Actually, we might not. I don't know. We won't do a podcast on my birthday because, well, it's a Wednesday night. So we probably will. I'm not going to have any plans.
We shall see. Do you want to talk about Mixed Nuts now?
Yeah, we can talk about Mixed Nuts. You watched that today?
I did. Finished it about an hour ago. Maybe a little over an hour ago.
Before we talk about Mixed Nuts, I picked this movie 2 weeks ago now. I guess a week and a half ago, Rob Reiner was murdered. He was in that. He's in this film.
He is in this movie.
It's unintentional.
Did you kill him?
No, I didn't kill him. His son did.
Allegedly. He hasn't been convicted.
Yeah, allegedly. So he was good in this movie as the vet.
Yeah.
He's in a lot of good stuff. He's made a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
It is definitely sad. Princess Bride. We can thank him for that.
Yeah. When Harry Met Sally.
That's right.
Other stuff
as well.
Okay, Mixed Nuts.
Yeah.
It's more fresh in your mind since you watched it today and I watched it a week ago. But what do you think about this Steve Martin Christmas film about suicide prevention?
Yeah. I didn't like it very much.
Yeah.
Didn't like it very much. Didn't really feel like a Christmas movie too much to me. It lacked Christmas spirit. There was Christmas things in it. Oh, there's a Christmas tree, and they're saying Merry Christmas, but there was no. I didn't feel the magic of Christmas.
Yeah, it felt like Christmas this year here. No snow. The sun was shining today.
Mm-hmm.
People are saying Merry Christmas, but just nothing behind it because it doesn't feel like Christmas.
Yeah. And I don't know. I think for a Christmas movie, it's got to have like a little bit of heart to it, you know? And perhaps there is a little bit of that at the end, maybe, but I just felt like through the whole movie, I just didn't care about what happened to any of the characters.
Mm-hmm.
And all the characters never seemed to be consistent. There was always like at one moment they're like a good person, and the next moment they're a bad person. But there doesn't. I don't know. There's just no consistency within, and it just made it hard to care about them. And I don't know. It just didn't really work. And it didn't really help that it wasn't particularly funny.
No. Perhaps
some okay moments. I like Madeline Kahn. She was in Clue.
Not Clute. Clue.
Not Clute. Clue. She played Mrs. Munchnick. Mrs. Munchnick.
Yeah, she was in one other film this year too. I don't want to look it up, but this is not the first time we've seen her. Or not even the second time we've seen her. What's her name? Madeline. Already Madeline. Blazing Saddles.
Oh, right. We did see Blazing Saddles. I looked right at it and I didn't even clock it. But yeah, I thought she was funny. I thought Adam Sandler was not funny.
Yeah, well, yeah, and he wasn't really given much.
I guess it seemed like all his
Banjo.
line. It seemed like all his part lines where he just made up as he was doing them. To
Yeah,
me, um, Steve Martin also I didn't find particularly funny.
kind of a jerk. Yeah,
Yeah, so I don't know. And then there was the whole Liv Schreiber character, which Liv
Shriver. Yeah.
Schreiber. I didn't really like his character very much.
And why is that?
Well, I think you know. No, he just wasn't funny. I don't know. Like I can tell the joke they were going for, I suppose, but I didn't really land for me. And
Yeah, it's 1994. Kind of a tough. Like, what was the point?
yeah, and Rita Wilson's character was just kind of like annoying, and I don't know, and just no one seen it was like a little too maybe slapstick, I guess. Is that the way to put it? Just like people doing outlandishly stupid things that no human would ever do. That just wasn't funny.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like when I was thinking of like what movies, what Christmas comedies are there that I like? Well, you could say that Home Alone is a comedy to some extent,
yeah,
and no one
Elf.
does like yeah, Elf. Elf has got like there's a lot of heart in it. Like you're rooting for a happy ending. In Home Alone, you're rooting for a happy ending, and I don't know, like this just I didn't care by the end.
Yeah,
It's like I don't know. There just wasn't much of it, and the story there wasn't really much of a story either. Really, like what was the plot?
yeah. This movie didn't have to be made. Like, just there's no point to it.
No, it's just not. It's not funny. It lacked. It wasn't Christmassy enough for it to be a Christmas movie. Like obviously, it was trying to be a Christmas movie. It wasn't. I didn't think it really was. So I don't know.
Yeah,
And I hated Felix's character. That guy was.
Anthony LaPaglia.
Yeah, that was stupid.
What if I told you he's Australian?
No, that changes everything. There was one good thing. Jon Stewart was in it.
Yeah, rollerblader. Piper Parabo, the the fellow rollerblader. She played. Have you seen the new White Lotus season?
I have not. I know her name is Parker Posey.
Parker Posey, not Piper. Parker Posey. She was the mom in the latest season of the White Lotus. She was great. Anyways,
What about you? What did you think?
I remember thinking that it was boring. It was hard to focus.
Yeah,
Um,
it's
I
too
didn't
long.
care for it. It wasn't enjoyable.
No.
Waste of my time. I apologize for picking the movie. I thought it was a. I mean, I picked the movie knowing full well the terrible scores. Everybody's saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, it's a bad movie," but I think there was enough in it that it could have been rewarding.
It seems to me by the reviews that it's like one of those polarizing bad movies where some people are like, "This, I love this movie. This is like I put this on every year," or
Yeah,
some people are like, "Wow, this really is boring and stupid and very '90s." And so it seems to be polarized. So it
yeah,
could have been like we could have loved it. Who knows? I just didn't.
didn't love it. Yeah, I mean the container. What was in the container? What's the Christmas dessert?
Fruitcake.
Fruitcake. The fruitcake bit was interesting.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I would say the funniest bit for me was when they turned the landlord into a Christmas tree and his feet were
Yeah,
sticking out the top. I did think that was pretty funny.
yeah. It did kind of turn to a different movie once
Yeah.
they murdered him.
Yeah, they murdered him because they did what no human would ever do. Is just like, oh, we need to get rid of the bullets from this gun. Let's just shoot the gun around.
Yeah.
It's like you got to have
Pregnancy
a little.
brain.
Yeah, I guess so. You got to have like a little bit of. I don't know. It's like I can't. I don't know. I can't relate to characters that are just don't do normal shit. I don't know. It's just annoying.
But I think you forgot that they found out that he was the strangler because they looked in his bag, and she was rewarded with a bunch of money for killing the guy.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, that's also not a thing. There's never once been like, oh, there's a reward if you find this guy. But like, except maybe like in the Old West, like dead or alive is fine, and go ahead and shoot him yourself. That's no problem. That's definitely not a thing.
And I mean, how do they know it was his bag? There's a due process.
Yeah. They just kind of said like, oh, this was his bag. Like, okay. And it wasn't even hard evidence. It was like, yeah, there's kelp and fishing line in it. It's like, oh yeah, well that's, and which he decided to just bring with him to fix the elevator.
Yeah, I mean there are some plot holes, yeah, towards the end, but they got the money they needed to save their failing business.
Yeah,
Pay the rent.
Failing business, which doesn't make any money. So how have they been in business for 5 years without making any money?
I wonder who came up with this idea. And they thought it was a good idea to be, let's just make a movie around Christmas and suicide.
Well, they're like, well, they were just kind of thinking like, what would be funny? Like, what would be a funny Saturday Night Live bit is if there was a person who was a suicide hotline person, and it was also Christmas. That would be funny. And then they were like, that's a good enough idea to just make a movie out of. But it wasn't. So yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay. It was worth a shot. Now it's just one of those things that, first of all, when I play Movie Grid and Adam Sandler comes up, I'll be like, oh, I know some fucking movie that no one has seen, Mixed Nuts. And then it'll be like, boom, 0.6%. I'm like, bam.
Amazing.
So that is good for that. Just like We're No Angels. I use that all the time because it's got like 3 huge actors in it.
Yep.
And no one's seen it. It's great.
Anything else you have for Mixed Nuts? What don't?
I would just say I don't recommend people watch it. Especially like if you want to watch a comedy and you like the stupid like slapstick more like comedies, you might think this is okay.
Sure.
But don't watch this if you were hoping for a Christmas movie. This is not a Christmas movie.
The cover is Steve Martin in a Santa hat and there are Christmas lights around.
Yeah. Even though there's Christmas lights and Christmas trees and people are giving gifts and there's fruitcake, it has no Christmas feeling to it.
This is nobody's favorite movie.
There's no way this is somebody's favorite movie. This could be somebody's favorite Christmas movie. I could see that. Like An Idiot. But that's about it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, well, acting out of 10 for the last time in 2025. What do you have?
I wouldn't say the acting was the worst part of the movie. But I mean, it wasn't fantastic. Steve Martin was fine. I liked Madeline Kahn. She was funny-ish.
There's a cat just emerging from the nether. Sorry.
That happens sometimes. Don't worry about it. And then a lot of the characters were just kind of like annoying. and I don't know if that really is a reflection of their acting skills, but I don't know. I don't know if you're an annoying character. I don't know if that means you're acting good or bad. I guess it depends. Let's give acting a 5, just because it feels right to give it a 5.
Yeah, I was gonna give an acting a 5 as well. Rita Wilson, Tom Hanks' wife.
That's true. That's got to count for something.
She was also the mom in Jingle All the Way, which is a better Christmas movie.
That is definitely a better Christmas movie.
Yeah, I think the acting was fine, as you said. Not good, not bad. 5 is a great number. I think the writing probably hurt this film because they had a lot of good actors. Could have made gold. Gold, but instead they made myrrh. Frankincense.
That's a good joke. I get it. I got it. Yeah.
Okay. Ending. I'm gonna give ending a 1 for this one, because it a lot of plot holes in this and a lot of just convenience. Because I don't think they knew what they were doing, and then they're like, "Well, we have to wrap this up. Let's just kill the landlord, put him in a tree, and then frame him." Well, no, I guess not frame him. He was the murderer, the strangler, or whatever. It would have been better if maybe Adam Sandler was the strangler.
Right.
Or perhaps Madeline Kahn. But no, it wasn't. So 1 terrible ending. One of the worst endings we've seen.
Yes, I agree. It was a very, very bad ending. It was one of the most, we need to wrap this shit up. Let's just, who cares? Just whatever it takes, end the movie.
We're running out of money.
We're running out of money and ideas. So let's end the damn thing. So yeah, I agree. It was, I'll give it a 1 as well. Bad ending.
How did you like the film overall out of 10 for last time?
It was not unwatchably bad. It was boring. It was too long. There was some funny things that happened. I didn't laugh out loud, but I was amused by some things. So there's that. And it's about as much positivity as I can give. So I think out of 10, I'll give this one a 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10. Not recommended from me.
Okay, 3 out of 10. Pretty good. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. Based on acting, pretty good. Decent acting. But yeah, overall, just not good. Not a good Christmas movie. Like you said, no heart.
Yeah. None of this stuff right here. I've lost Josh. The dog has knocked something loose. Oh, he's back.
Yeah, that was fun. What did I say? 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
Decent, fine. Not a good Christmas movie. I wish it was better, but it wasn't.
Me as well. But that's okay. I think when it comes to Christmas movies, I think they've figured out all the good ones. We know what the good Christmas movies are. And so you're not likely to find a Christmas movie that people haven't already said is great. So it's like, I've never seen Miracle on 34th Street. I've heard that's a good Christmas movie. And if I were to watch it, I bet it would be perfectly good. But I never once heard someone say, Mixed Nuts. There's one that you need to watch. No one's ever said that.
I was thinking that about Christmas songs as well. Like, Does it come with a hat?
Comes with the hat. It's a jelly cat.
Interesting. Oh, well,
It's very cute.
there's never any new good Christmas songs.
New Christmas songs?
Yeah, nobody ever comes out with a new Christmas song. It's always the same song every year.
Yeah. They just kind of
Mariah
redo.
Carey was the last one.
Yeah, I think that's true. I like that Justin Bieber song. That's like Under the Mistletoe.
Baby.
It's like
Oh.
with you, shorty with you. That one. I like that one.
Rip.
That probably came out like 2010 or something, if I were to guess.
Under the mistletoe. You gave it a 3. I gave it a 4.
Does that make our bottom 10? We watched a lot of stinkers this year, so
that would make our bottom 10. Yeah, 3.5. Let's see if that makes our bottom 3. Gotta press some buttons. Yeah, Justin Bieber's pretty good. Canadian guy. Oh, this is overall. Overall, it puts it in our bottom 15.
this
over
is for
153 episodes.
all episodes. Okay. It's
Eye
no
of the
Dude, Where's
Cats.
My Car or
No, this is the second worst film of the year for us, Mixed Nuts. Yeah, the cat was worse. Jim Cotta, close third.
I think Jim Cotta is a better movie than this. I would say that.
So disappointing. So yeah, you don't have to pick a movie or do your thing. Just
we'll come in fresh in the new year. I'll probably implement my new movie picking. I'll have to tell you that before we start the episode because you need to watch the movie before we start the episode.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Yep. And we'll also
just think, maybe 2026, we come up with new ways to find movies.
Yeah.
Maybe look at like one of those ball machines, like for bingo. I'll just write names of the on the balls and just pick them.
The podcast where we play with balls. That could be our new slogan.
All right.
You gonna ask me more Jeopardy questions?
Yes. Here is the Billboard Hot 100 category. This singer's 1960s holiday classic, "It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year," first climbed to the top 10 in 2018.
Andy Williams.
Yes, Andy Williams. I wasn't going to ask you that question because you're not going to know that, but you do. Next category is fads. Fidget spinners. During the 1996 holiday season, Tyco chartered private jets to help restock this toy inspired by TV's Sesame Street.
Tickle Me Elmo.
Tickle Me Elmo, yes. Did you want to tickle me Elmo when you were young?
No.
What about a Heeley? You wanted Heelys when you were a child?
I probably wanted those shoes that lit up before I wanted a Heeley. Or Heelys.
Heelys were distinguished from most brands of shoes by the addition of these.
Wheels
in your heels. Yep. 2 more questions left. This one is an apt question because of your condition. Or just like your previous condition. You're fine now. The makers of NyQuil bottled up sleep aid without cold and flu relief to make this similarly named purple-colored brand. The makers of NyQuil bottled up sleep aid without cold and flu relief to make this similarly named purple-colored brand.
ZzzQuil.
ZzzQuil, yeah. Helps you sleep, I guess.
Yes. I am familiar with ZzzQuil.
And then our last question of the year.
Okay.
This is also the places to see category, see in quotations.
Okay.
40 times life size, the world's largest hockey stick and puck are found in this country.
Canada.
Canada, but it no longer exists. They took it down.
Yeah, it was right in Duncan. I saw it a million times.
No longer there.
No longer there. Took it down because they're a bunch of haters. They don't want
Took it
Duncan to
down.
have anything.
Chopped it up, probably burned it.
Yep.
Like, what else can you do with it?
Exactly. I got the last 5 questions right. I'm glad you asked those ones last.
That's pretty good. No guarantees that there will be a 2026 version of this. But
That's
we'll figure
okay.
it out.
We'll figure out something.
So, we always do. We always do.
We do always do, don't we?
Yeah. We're coming up on our 4-year anniversary of the podcast.
It's crazy. We've been doing this that long.
Yeah, we were just, young bucks.
Do it like you do it to me. Coming up. Do it like you do it to me. Had enough. You know what I mean?
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
Do you get Boxing Day off?
I do. Do indeed. Do you?
And New Year's Day.
Yes.
But we have to go back to work on the Friday, the 2nd.
And Christmas Day off as well, obviously. But I say obviously, we're still open. Like people are going to have to go into work and do the job. Just not going to be me.
So it's not a guarantee to get Christmas Day off for you?
No, it is. Full-timers don't work on the holidays. The part-timers do. But there is sometimes opportunity for you to work on a holiday if you want to, but they try to give them to casuals.
Right, because they don't want to pay people twice or 1.5 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for our work, it's twice, double pay.
With our last 2.5 minutes here, did you hear that Canada Post has been on some sort of strike action for 2 years? So you know how we've talked about this, how I sometimes go on strike and sometimes we work, and they finally reached a deal today. It's over.
Oh, great. You're fired. Is that what it is?
No, they're giving me more money.
Oh.
I'm rich now.
That's excellent. Yeah, same thing. I got an email today that everyone voted, I myself included, on the new agreement for my union. And that's all gone through as well. So also getting a pay increase.
That's crazy. Merry Christmas.
Merry hose to you.
I'm happy that it was painless for you.
Yeah, we didn't have to go on strike at all. And no one hates us.
Well, no, I don't know what you guys can do to be hated. Okay.
Thank you, everyone, for listening.
Yeah, it's been a crazy year. Enjoy your 2 weeks off.
Happy New Year to everyone.
Just try to relax. We didn't do the hot chocolate. I don't know. Thanks, Jesse. Great year. 39. I don't know. I don't think we can ever be 39 episodes in a year. 40 sounds crazy.
We did pretty good with 39, I got to say. What's that, 75% of weeks?
We're only missing 13. And, one of them is Christmas box, Christmas, New Year's.
Yeah.
2 there.
So, pretty good.
Not bad. We'll try to watch better movies. I'll pick better movies. I don't know what's on my list. I think Air Force One we have to watch at one point. That's gonna be a good movie.
It's gonna be better than this. I can just tell.
William H. Macy says funny line. He's always talking about it.
I like William H. Macy.
You know what? 154. Next week we're watching Air Force One.
But I get to pick.
Maybe for everybody's homework, just watch Air Force One. Doesn't have to be for the podcast. Just a fun thing.
It's a fun thing you can do.
We love Harrison Ford.
We do. He was in Frantic.
He was in Frantic. And what was the one where they were in France? Was that Frantic?
That was Frantic.
No. He's in Shrinking. New season of Shrinking coming out at some point.
I love that. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, cool. Nice. Okay, cool. Nice.
Nice. Perfect.
Okay. All right. It's over.
Yeah, end it.
Happy New Year.